What is good, Boss Nation? Right back at you with another episode of Madden 17, my career. It feels so weird to say, but if you guys didn't know, I dropped the first episode yesterday and you guys were blown away. A lot of you have been asking for this, so I'm really glad that it's finally back on my channel. Now, in the beginning of this video, you guys saw I put a goal of 11 interceptions on a season, and obviously you guys see Madden thought it was a really extreme goal, but you know what we do, man. We set the bar high. Now, what I'm going to be doing week from week is showing you guys like what's going on around the league. I really want you to know everything about this career mode or player franchise, whatever people call it. I honestly want superstar mode to be back, and trust me, as much as I can, whenever I get a chance, I always tell EA, look, you guys need to bring that mode back. But I guess it's the closest we're gonna get, so let's make the most out of it. Here we go, week number 1, we're wearing an all-white uniform. You guys see 83 overall, 95 man coverage, not bad for my first year.
Larry, the privilege is ours as we welcome our viewers inside Everbank Field here in downtown Jacksonville. Today, the opener of the 2016 NFL season between the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I'm gonna be setting like goals for each episode, so for this one, let's try to get 7,000 likes. We're jumping into the first possession, and we got Allen Hurns on us. Here we go, our first victim. It might be vice versa. I might be his first victim. They're going to hand the ball off. Nothing happening. If we're setting a goal of 11 picks in a season, one of them has to come here. Blake. Oh, what a pass to Thomas. He can't hang on. A nice tackle by my defense. And you guys see, on offense, Aaron Rodgers throws a pick to start off. So, right back, the ball goes to the Jaguars. All of a sudden, I see Chad Henne into the game, and he throws a dots to Allen Hurns. That's kind of embarrassing, man. I already gave up my first touchdown here in the first quarter. Now I'm questioning what happened to Blake Bortles, but what a pass right here by Chad Henne. He beat me, man. I kind of hesitated and completely forgot about Allen Hurns right there. Best believe I'm not going to give up a touchdown like that. You guys see, once again, Allen Hurns. He's been really involved here in the first quarter. The last play, Henne. Another beautiful throw to Thomas to keep the drive alive. 4-4-4 this guy is. Hands the ball off to TJ Yeldon. I'm there with the tackle. Second and 13, Chad Henne. Dropping back. Gets rid of it.
Hey, tell the motherfuckers that we been on. Yeah, they ain't known this shit my been on. Yeah, we just going hard till we get on. Would've thought we had wings or the flash we been on. Somebody tell them that we been on. Yeah, they ain't known this shit my been on. Hey, we just going hard till we get on. Would've thought we had wings or that flash we been on. Mike.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Already in my first game, I got my first career interception. And I don't know what happened to Chad Henne. Like, he started the game off 4 for 4, and all of a sudden the flip switched. Like, he's like thrown 2 interceptions since. On 3rd and 9 right here, I'm right there with the tackle, and just like that, we force a stop. We're headed to the first half with the score being tied.
Both sides will need to figure out how to sustain some drives and avoid turnovers in the second half. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Now 3rd and 8, Peppers got the sack here. This one ends up as a loss of 6. Third down from the 22. Henne's looking to the end zone here, and it leads to a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. Third down from the 20. Here, Thomas will make the catch in traffic, and he'll be tackled at their own 44-yard line. The offense would later throw a pick to end the drive. So that'll do it from here in Orlando for the second half kickoff.
We do get a field goal to start off the second half, and I'm kind of shocked, man. Like, looking at the way our overall is on offense, like, we should have at least had 20 up. You guys saw it. Brought the blitz there. Forced a fumble. We couldn't recover it. But moving forward, you guys see it's 3rd and 12. Henny, with a lot of time in the pocket, does not get rid of the ball. And we did bring him down for the sack. So hopefully we can extend the lead. And all we did was get 3 points up, which I really don't mind. As long as we're being productive, that's all that matters. 3rd and 5 here. Henny dropping back once again. Gets rid of it to his running back. They've been doing this a lot here today, and it doesn't seem to be working. I've been calling a lot of cover 2s. So those checkdowns, I'm not having any of that. Henny moving forward though. Julius Thomas gets another big catch. With 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter, he dumps it off to Thomas again, and they're getting closer and closer. Now, they subbed me out on 3rd down, and the Jaguars scored a touchdown. So I'm sitting here watching my offense go to work. I have no control over that. And just like that, we gave it right back to the Jaguars. It looks like Aaron Rodgers threw yet another interception. 3 downs later, we did force a stop, called our last time out, and we have 40 seconds. All we need is a field goal. I think it's very doable. You guys see, we are at like Jacksonville's 32, but for some reason, we keep on passing the ball. We did not attempt a field goal, and just like that, we lost. We lost the first game of the season, and it pisses me off because stuff like this, like moments like this, Madden should allow us to watch what's going on. Like, whose mans are these, honestly? Whose mans are these? Whose idea was it to take out the offense? Let us at least spectate it. Because I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what happened. It's frustrating. We're going to go ahead and forget about it. Short-term memory. We're going to go ahead and jump into week number 2. And in this week, I noticed there was like low-key trades happening. Marcus Wheaton went to the Cardinals. Greg Toller got released by the Redskins. Instead, they picked up Aaron Colvin. You guys see the Buccaneers signed Josh Brown. So let's hand out some L's in the comment section to the Buccaneers. What are you doing? And that's honestly about it. As far as the team goes, I am 2nd as far as tackles. I made 6 solo tackles, 3 assisted. I also got 1 forced fumble, an interception. Overall, a really complete game. Devontae Adams, 12 receptions, 134 yards. He seems to be like the #1 target. Jordy Nelson kind of disappeared in week 1. Let's also give credit to Randall Cobb. Eddie Lacy had a really strong game, except for that fumble. But I like to see 23 attempts, 106 yards. Rodgers, though. What are you doing, young man? Are you kidding me? 3 interceptions against the Jaguars. We need him to definitely switch things up here. We're once again on the road against the Minnesota Vikings. Let's go ahead and kick this off. Seeing the stadium right now just brings me all the way back to the time I went to the game, the Cowboys and Minnesota Vikings. And honestly, like, I haven't really told anyone this, but one of my biggest goals in the future is to like be able to go to like maybe 6 to 7 different stadiums throughout the year. I just want to see like other people's tradition, stadium, like how they tailgate, stuff like that. So you guys see, in this possession, not only do we lose Eddie Lacy, but our backup James Starks. Like, how realistic can this get? And guess who checks in as our running back? Ty Montgomery. So, we have to do it without 2 running backs. Eddie Lacy got low back strain. Strained tricep for James Starks. Hopefully, it's not more than 1 week. Like, we get those guys back in week 3. 14-9, at least we're scoring in this game compared to the Jacksonville game. Stephon Diggs right here starts getting involved. With 2 minutes remaining, Sam Bradford trying to put together a game-winning drive. Cordell Patterson, how is he left wide open? Moving forward on 2nd and 5, Bradford comes up clutch. Now all we could do is sit back and spectate Aaron Rodgers driving down the field. You guys see there's 38 seconds remaining. There are Minnesota's like 7-yard line right now, and they don't call a timeout. We had 1 timeout remaining, and we didn't call it. What is up with the computer? This is now back-to-back weeks where it was not in my control. Like, the first week makes sense. Like, we didn't have a timeout left. But this week, at the end of the game, we had one timeout and we did not call it. And we were definitely in field goal territory. We go down 0-2 on the season so far. I really don't know what to say. Honestly, the only good thing about this is like it makes the season more challenging. Also, another positive is that Eddie Lacy and James Starks are all back on our roster. They are healthy. Now, around the league, basically there weren't as many trades as last week, but you are seeing a lot of guys getting re-signed. Like, there's so many players that got re-signed. Anyway, here is week number 3. We are definitely not trying to go 0-3 on the season. A big interception by Haha. Hopefully we capitalize off our turnovers, and that is exactly what we do here on 2nd and goal. Aaron Rodgers going to Devontae Adams. Moments later, another big touchdown for us. So it's 14-3 and things get worse for Matt Stafford. Another punt incoming, and our offense takes advantage of this. Another touchdown for Aaron Rodgers. We skip ahead all the way to the 4th quarter. It's 9-31, and you guys just see, like, the Lions were moving the ball, but it's just like when it mattered most, Stafford was throwing picks. Like, the last possession you guys saw, it was in the end zone. Like, you can't be doing that to your team. 9-34 now with 2 minutes remaining. This game is basically over, but once again, Stafford throws a pick. That is interception number, like, what, 4 or 5 on the day. And just like that, we came up big. Rodgers had a monster day, something that we were worried about, man. Like, the way Rodgers played in the first 2 weeks, I was like, that is not like him. Like, our offense is bound to dominate. It's just that going into the season, the defense was the big question mark. But finally, the offense steps in and has a big performance. Rodgers going 30 for 42, 354 yards, and 4 touchdowns, the opposite for Matt Stafford. That is basically it for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Now, week number 4, it's a bye week for us, so I'm going to skip ahead to week 5. That is when we take on the New York Giants, who are 0-4. It's going to be a big game because you guys know for the Giants, it's a must-win. It is a trap game for us. We can't take the Giants lightly. It's your boy, AntoDaBoss. I'll see you guys in episode number 3.